This is your time. This is your season. And this is your moment. Welcome to another edition of This Is Your Time. This is your season. This is your moment. This is Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. Today's moment, I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this motivational video today. I want to take my time. I don't want to be too hyped today, but I feel like being hyped because this motivational video today, not only is this going to motivate you, but it is going to change your life and it is going to empower you. Today's motivational video is very special. But before we get into the motivational video, I want us to do our mental exercise. Come on, let's do our mental exercise. You know the routine. I want you to get it in your mind right now. Lock it down in your mind right now. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to become, I want you to get it in your mind right now. What you want to do, what you want to be, what you want to become. And once you get it in your mind, I want you to lock it in your mind. I want you to embrace it within your mind. I want you to get it in your volition. And when I say volition, I mean will. Volition means will. I want you to get it in your volition. I want you to get it in your will. Because once you get it in your volition, once you get it in your will, you're going to do it. You're going to achieve it. You're going to accomplish it. Why? Because your volition, your will is on a whole nother level. I am in London. I am in Bermuda. I am in Australia. I am in Canada. I am in the NBA. I am in the NFL. I am in corporate. I am international. And the title of this message today is No More Limits. Yes, it's time for you to come out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to stop being comfortable. It's time for you to be uncomfortable. If you are going to be great, if you are going to be successful, if you are going to accomplish your dreams, you are going to have to step outside of your comfort zone. No more limits. No more limitations. It is time for you to take the limitations off of your life. People have been putting limits on you long enough. You have been putting limits on yourself long enough. No more limits. No more limitations. Take the limitations off of your life and go after your dream. Let me say this. The will, the volition to win, the will to win cannot be taught. I'm going to say that again. The will to win cannot be taught. It comes from deep within. The will to win cannot be taught. The will to win, it comes from deep within. It comes from deep within your soul. The will to be a champion cannot be taught. The will to win the championship cannot be taught. It comes from deep within. There comes a time when you're in the game, you're in the Super Bowl, in the NBA championship, in the World Series, in the World Cup, in the high school championship, in the NCAA championship, or in the championship. There comes a time you might need talent. You might need your athleticism in the first quarter. You might need your athleticism in the second quarter. You might need your athleticism in the third quarter. You might need your athleticism in the first half. But at the second half, in the fourth quarter, athleticism goes outside of the window. Why? Because all you're relying on in the fourth quarter is your will, your drive, your volition, your will that can get you through the fourth quarter. What happens whenever your legs give out? Your legs are tired. You're tired. Then only the person who is going to win the championship is going to, in the fourth quarter or the second half, is that person with the will to win. The will to win the championship. The will, not just sports. The will to be an entrepreneur. The will to be a business owner. The will to start that business. The will to get that GED. The will to get that scholarship. The will to become a doctor, the will to become a nurse, the will to become a lawyer, the will to sell real estate, the will to be an actor, a movie producer, the will to be a teacher, the will to do whatever you want to do. I want to say this. I'm just giving you ideas. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to become, and there comes a time that being smart enough, IQ is not going to get it. What got me through was GQ. And when I say GQ, I'm not talking about how good I look. But when I say GQ, what got me through was grit. What got me through flunking the first grade was grit. What got me through being bullied was grit. What got me through barely graduating high school was grit. What got me through being homeless in 2009 was grit. What got me through flunking out of college was grit. What got me through being shot multiple times and pronounced dead was grit. What got me to the Nobel Peace, a nominee for the Nobel Peace Prize was grit. What got me to being a motivational speaker and changing people's lives and getting people through cancer, getting people not watching my videos and deciding not to commit suicide was grit. Imagine if I never would have started doing these free motivational videos. That person that wanted to commit suicide would have committed suicide, but he stumbled across my video and decided not to commit suicide after watching my videos. People made it through cancer, and I'm getting messages from people all over the world that are telling me that my motivational videos are changing their lives. Why? Because no more limits. TC, I'm out the cage now. I'm no longer in the cage. NBA, I'm coming. NFL, I'm coming. Corporate, I'm coming. London, Australia, Bermuda, Canada, I'm coming. Why? Because there's no more limits. I heard someone say, accept no one's definition of your life. Accept no one's definition of your life. Did you catch that? Define yourself. You don't meet people. Watch this. You don't meet people by accident. Everyone is meant to cross your path for a reason. It's time for you to stop putting limitations on yourself. Take the limitations off of yourself. Anybody who's ever become great, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. They all became great because Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, they took the limitations off of their lives. When Michael Jordan got cut from high school, he had limitations put on him. But as he got older, he kept grinding, he kept practicing, and he took the limitations off. And now is the greatest basketball player of all time. Stop telling yourself it's impossible. Your family may be telling you it's impossible. Your family may be telling you don't do it. That's too big. Your friends may be telling you don't do it. That's too big. Listen to me. Stop telling yourself it's impossible. Stop listening to people that's telling you it's impossible. You can be a billionaire and be happy. You can be a multimillionaire and be happy. You can be an entrepreneur and be happy. You can be the CEO of that company and be happy. You can get that promotion and take that company to the next level and be happy. Stop telling yourself that you can't do it. Listen, I want you to get can't out of your vocabulary. Stop telling yourself that you can't do it or it's too hard. Stop telling yourself you can't do it. Number two, stop telling yourself it's too hard. Why? Because anything is possible. I'm closing. Anything is possible. It's time to take the limitations off of your thinking. That's what I want to close. You must change your way of thinking. I want you to get an ego mentality. I want you to get a lion mentality. And let me tell you something about a lion. A lion is just not excited about eating, but a lion is excited about the hunt. The lion is excited about the process of what it has to do in order to eat. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to get excited about the hunt. I want you to be beast mode, lion mode, blood, sweat, tears, 120%. I want you to get excited about the hunt. I want you to get excited about accomplishing your dreams. I want you to get excited about going to the next level. I want you to get excited about going through the process. And listen, while you're going through the process, while you're going after your dreams, this is what I want you to do. And this is very important. I want you to focus on your character and your integrity. Why? Because it doesn't do you any good to become rich. It doesn't do you any good to accomplish your dreams and you lack character and integrity. Why? Because you can get to the top and you will lose everything because you have no character. You will lose everything because you have no integrity. People become successful, but because they lack character and integrity, they lose everything. So I want you to focus on becoming a whole person. So when you do blow up, so when you do become successful, so when you do accomplish your dreams, you will stay at the top and you will keep it. Why? Because you have character and integrity. When you take the limitations off of your thinking, you will discover that anything is possible. It's time to stop being lazy. It's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to stop watching TV all the time. It's time to stop sleeping all the time. It's time to wake up. Wake up and go after your dreams. No alarm clocks needed. Wake up. Go after your dreams. Don't procrastinate. Stop putting it off. Stop being afraid to get started. So many people, they will not get started because they are afraid of failure. They won't go after their dreams because they're afraid of failure. Don't you be afraid of failure. There are times you must fail. So many people, they are afraid to get started. You have to fail. Because when you fail, that will get you to success. Failure has a way of making you successful. You may be depressed. You may have a mental illness. You may be grieving because you lost a loved one. You may be sick with cancer. You may be going through. You may keep getting rejected. They may keep telling you no. All it takes is that one yes. For that one person to tell you yes, that will change your life forever. We're talking about no more limits, baby. No more limits. Take the limits off. The will to win cannot be taught. It comes from deep within. The will to win the championship cannot be taught by anyone. It comes from deep within. It comes from deep within your soul. Everything, your whole makeup, your whole being. Do you want to win? Do you want to be successful? Do you want to be great? Do you want to accomplish your dreams? Do you want to leave a legacy? Do you want to be a legend? Do you want to succeed? Do you want to prosper? Do you want to go to the next level? How bad do you want it? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please spread the word all over social media about me as a motivational speaker. If you want to get in contact with me, my contact information is at the bottom of this email. Let me tell you something. I want to tell the whole world that I love you. I love you deeply. I want to tell the whole world I get in front of this camera every day. I don't make a penny from doing these videos, but I love what I do so much. I take what I do seriously as a motivational speaker. And I speak like I'm getting paid thousands of dollars to do these videos. But I love you. I believe in you. I want to see you achieve it. I want to see you accomplish it. I want to see you be it. I want to see you become it. Why? Because no more limits. No more limitations, baby. Take the limitations off.